Right. So today I'm feeling very compelled to talk about believing in the basic goodness of people. There have been times in my life where I believed in the basic badness of people, right? And I allowed that negative energy to make me treat them a certain way. And it's only that negative energy only came back and hurt me, right? So I'll give you an example. Sat down with this couple. They were referred to me by some of my favorite clients. Sat down with them. No emergency fund. You got kids. You got a house. My first recommendation in that situation is always going to be, let's lock in some life insurance. You have no coverage. Let's lock in some coverage to make sure that if something happens to you, the other one can continue living life, and all the dreams and hopes that you have for your family can come to fruition whether you're here or not, right? So after 6 months of trying to get this person approved, he wasn't in very good health. Got him approved, and then he decided not to move forward with the policy and didn't really give me any reason as to why. So of course, my brain back then jumped to the negatives. And when I look back at the emails that I sent them saying, oh, why are you not moving forward? What could possibly stop you from moving forward with this? Yeah. And I look back and I'm like, man, that seems so arrogant. Like, why didn't I just believe in the basic goodness and assume the best of them to say they have a great reason and they don't need to explain it to me? Who am I? Who the hell am I? I don't have any right for them to explain it to me. I'm here to help them if they need it. If they don't need it, moving on, right? I'll be here when you're ready. So, but I saw how I've allowed my compassion and conviction for what I do, because I think it's extremely important to protect your family in that way. I've let that passion and conviction turn into arrogance, right? So, and I've done it even with my own family and friends. So that led to the people that referred me to them hitting me up and saying, hey, we don't appreciate the way you treated our people. We don't want to work with you anymore. I lost some of my favorite clients because I believed in the basic badness. I assumed the worst of people, right? Opposite scenario, a year down the line, a business owner, he's like, hey, I can't meet unless it's 8 a.m. on Sunday. So I'm like, fine, let's meet 8 a.m. on Sunday. I hop in the Zoom meeting and he hits me up at like 8:05 or something. And he's like, oh, let's push back to 9. And it was nonchalant. And the first thing my conditioned mind jumps to, oh, this guy doesn't appreciate my time. He doesn't respect my time. He's not going to be a serious client. I should just hit him up and say, hey, you obviously don't respect my time, so this is not going to be a good fit. And I was like, okay, I learned, right? I grew, and then I said, let me learn from my past mistakes. Let me not let the conditioning of my mind run my life. Let me step back and say, trust that there's a reason for this. Believe in the basic goodness of this man. Assume the best. He's got kids. Who knows what's going on with his kids? I don't have kids. I can't judge him. I can't jump to these conclusions. I don't know. It's an hour. Let me wait. Let me be patient, right? He jumped down to 9. We ended up having an amazing conversation, and he's most likely going to become one of my best clients. I could have costed myself a great relationship and a great paycheck because I made the same mistake as in the past and assumed the worst, right? So it's kind of like the golden rule, if something was going on with you or anything came up, you would want people to assume the best of you. So do that for others, and you'll start to actually see examples of how that good energy, that high vibration, that positivity that you're putting out into the world by just blessing someone no matter what, or just assuming the best of them, you'll see how that will start to come back to you. So I hope this was beneficial. I hope this added value. I hope that you actually take action and start to say, let me not allow my mind to run my life, to jump to those negative conclusions. Let me start to believe that people are basically good. And that's just a paradigm of the world that I choose to have because it makes me happy. And what do I always say? We have free will, and we get to choose to believe the stuff that makes us feel warm and fuzzy inside. So why not, right? But yeah, I love you guys. Hope this added value, and I'm excited for the next video.